Okay, so now we're going to look at the video API, which is actually very similar to the audio API and how it works. So in the folder here, you see I have a folder called media, and I just have a clouds movie. It's just some clouds moving for, I don't know, 15 seconds or something. And then I also have a poster.png, which is just this image here. All right, so what we're going to do is in our HTML, let's get rid of this H1. And just like there's an audio tag, there's a video tag, and we are going to use the media slash clouds movie here. All right, so if I save that as it is, then you can see it just takes up the whole screen. Now it has no controls or anything by default. I'm actually going to set the width of this. Let's see, let's do width, and we'll set that to, let's say, 500. All right, so basically we just see like the first frame of the video. Now I can add in here a bunch of different attributes. One is going to be controls. If I do that, then we get just kind of a standard movie player. If I press play, you can see that works. We can also choose to autoplay. Now, one thing with autoplay is, oh, it actually is working. So usually with Chrome, yeah, you can see it's not autoplaying. Usually with Chrome, it has to be muted for it to autoplay. So if we say muted, you'll see now when I reload, it plays automatically. And the reason for that is because, you know, people don't want to go to websites and then have videos just start playing in you know, with audio and so on. So it does have to be muted. What else do we have? We have the loop. So you see how it just stopped? We can also add loop as an attribute. So that way when it gets to the end, it just starts over. And then finally we have poster, and that's basically like a thumbnail or a placeholder for the video when it's not playing. So let's set our poster to media slash poster PNG, and I'm just going to get rid of autoplay. So now my poster shows until I press play. All right, so that is the video tag. Now, just like with the audio API, we can control this stuff through JavaScript. So I'm going to get rid of controls. Let's get rid of controls. Let's get rid of muted, and let's get rid of loop. We'll just keep width and poster. And in the next video, we're going to create a video player that looks a little nicer. But I just want to kind of get your feet wet with this. So let's just create a div with some buttons inside. So we'll do same thing, an ID of play, just like we did with the audio. So we'll have play, pause, ID of pause, and let's do stop, and then we can also show the current time. So we'll do that as well with an ID of current dash time. All right, so we have our buttons here. Now let's go into the JavaScript. And this is almost going to be identical to what we did with the audio. So we're going to select the video element. So document.query selector. Actually, we'll use get element by ID. And I think I gave it an ID. Did I not? I might not have. Let me just check that. So video, no, I didn't. So let's say ID, set that to video. Okay, and then we're going to get the other stuff. So we have our play and pause. And let's do stop. And we have our current time. All right, now we'll take the play button and add an event listener to it. We want to listen for a click. And when that happens, we'll run a function, and let's say video.play. So now if I save this and I press play, it starts to play. Okay. If If we want to pause, we can do video dot pause, and we want that on the pause button. So now if I play, pause, and if we want to stop, it's just like with the audio API, there's no stop method. So what we'll do is say video.pause, but then we'll set the video.current time to 0. And that's going to be on clicking the stop. So if I play, click stop, and it goes back to the beginning. All right, and then if we want to get the time, just like with the audio API, we can use the time update event. So let's say time update, and then we'll just go ahead and set the, let's say, current time, the current time element. We'll set the inner text equal to the video dot current time. And now if I play, you'll see the time plays here. Okay, so very, very simple. In the next video, we're going to take it a little bit further and build a much better looking player that also has a progress bar.